right, all right, all right. What's up, gentlemen? What's up, gentlemen? I might kick some background music on tonight. See if I can make this work. So if it's too distracting or whatever, and I'll... all right. Sure, that works. Perfect. Cool, cool stuff. How you boys doing today? Socks, Keezer? Happy to provide some entertainment. I was debating what to do tonight. If you can't tell, I've been at a baseball field all day today, and I'm burnt like a son of a gun. Oh, Patrick, Mike, what's up, boys? I'm worn out. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna last, but boy, we're gonna get into it a little bit. Bro, it was so hot outside today. I don't even know what to say. I'm not happy that they're going back to the freaking Bend. Like, really trying to sell that track. I don't blame them, I guess, but damn. Give me something fun, you know? You look like I feel. I feel as tired as I look. That I'm sure. That I am sure. That's my that's my thing, man. In the summer, I get like the raccoon eyes because I just have my sunglasses. I was wearing a hat. I was under a canopy the whole time, pretty much. Honestly. It's just, it was brutal. I think at one point I went and got in my truck for a couple minutes to cool down, and my truck read 105 degrees, which certainly wasn't actually 105 degrees. But, man, it was rough out there. Oh. So yeah, we're going to take a look at a couple things. I'm going to be out of town here for a little bit, coming up pretty soon. So I need to do some Watkins 6-hour practice because we're driving the LMP2. Haven't driven that in a really long time. Like really, I think the last time I did it was Sebring 12 2024. So I need to get some laps in there, and then I really need to spend some time on the GT3s. So Jesus. Yeah. The sun will get you, man. The sun will get you. Anyhow, anyway. It was funny, my wife, when she got there, she didn't bring the canopy. And she was like, well, you know, I looked and it's always gonna be pretty cloudy today. And I'm like, is it light outside? Then the sun's out. Still need the canopy. What's up, Andy? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so let's take a gander. I don't know how best to do this. This is not like a final. Actually, this might be a final. It's gonna be such a weird first week. Unfortunately, I'm missing most of Daytona week. P.S. Let me know if the music is too loud over me. First time. Hopefully it doesn't demonetize me, but whatever. But yeah, let me know how the balance is there, if it's too loud, too quiet. Actually, it's probably, I don't want to make it any louder than I got it, so I can already hear it a little bit. But anyway, I don't know. We're going to just kind of take a gander. The problem for me is that I'm out of town most of the first week of the season. And fun thing is, Peter and I are going to run the Elbows Out Racing League on Wednesday nights together. I'm going to miss the first race, unfortunately. At Daytona, of course, but we need to pick a car. So unlike most seasons where I can just do this completely autonomously, I'm gonna have to work with Peter as to what we want to drive. I would say right now there's probably two lead contenders, and that would be the Porsche, of course, and the McLaren. Those are probably the two right now. I asked him for some other cars he would consider driving, and then we'll go from there. Put a sim rig in the plane. Bro, I'm driving. It's gonna be a hike. Yeah. It's anyway. We'll be gone for a couple days, upwards of a week, and then I'll be back. Kind of locked in. With Soul Canada want? Yeah, I think he's, I mean, I know he's always up for a Porsche, but he also seemed to have a lot of positive things to say about the McLaren, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. All right. See, I'm just kind of giving people a chance to come in, and we'll get going. I'm trying to think of the best way to even approach this. I haven't thought about this enough. How about that? You saw, I know, I'm surprised you're running the Porsche, to be honest. Just got the Porsche, trying to learn it. Yeah, it's a great car. It's definitely my favorite. But yeah, you'll beat me this week. Or the first week, I guess. You'll beat me that week. We'll have a good time with it, man. Yeah. I like the feel of it. I just think you get so much more feedback in the Porsche. I don't really think there's anything else quite like it, honestly. So personally, I lean that direction too, but I don't know. Oh, are they really? That wouldn't be so bad. That wouldn't be too terrible. I don't know. I think the other night after I drove it a little bit at Watkins, I was like really impressed. I was like, man, that thing felt real nice. So I don't know. I kind of want to start there, to be quite honest with you. But I wonder if you'll feel differently about the fun part once you've had some time to really understand how to drive the Porsche. I think it's a unique car, right? It takes some time. I don't even know what else he would drive, man. I reached out, but I didn't give him a lot of notice, so if I hear back, I hear back. If I don't, I don't. And just spoiler alert, I'm going to try to stream as long as I can, but your boy is exhausted. If you can't tell, I was in the sun today. Whew. And I got to go back tomorrow, obviously. And probably Sunday too, actually. Yeah, the vet, I did have fun with that. All right, Road Atlanta. I don't even know if this is on the schedule. I guess I don't really care. It is what it is. Got 50%. We'll just get a couple test sessions going. And I definitely need to do some Watkins practice. I'm not going to have a lot of time to get kind of prepared for all that, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm with you. I think you're going to like it. I do. I think you're going to like it with time. I don't really feel like I've met a ton of people that have driven that car and didn't kind of come around to enjoying it. It may not be your cup of tea like right out of the gate, which is understandable. Stupid wristband thing. Push Nodwell. I guess you could. You got to catch him first. He's faster than me. All right. Oh, when he laps you. Got it. You hate the Porsche, really? I'm surprised. Actually surprised. Road America must be high downforce, right? Keep looking at the wrong stuff. I bet it's like medium high. America. Atlanta. God damn it. Always picking the wrong one. Always say the wrong thing. Alright, a couple laps. Again, man, mostly feel. The speed, it's so difficult to judge these cars on speed because we don't have the setups yet, so I think it's going to take some time before we can really have a vibe check for the performance of these cars. Holy shit. I'm not, but we do have, I think, one team doing it? Or do we have two teams doing it, Zach? Whew. Cold tires. How many teams are running it though? Is it just one team or two teams? I thought we had like a GT3 and a GTP. Got it. There you go. So SCR has two teams. Now I'm kind of missing, really, baseball is crushing my opportunities to do a lot of these endurance races. I missed the Nürburgring 24 last week because of it. I probably wouldn't have done majors anyway. Oof. But I would definitely do Spa, and I'm not going to be able to do that for similar reasons. Jesus. 52s at night. Oh, 352, gotcha. Alright, 31-degree track tent, good for me to know. I've never been good at Le Mans. It's always gotten on my nerves with the slowdowns and whatnot. I can't say I've ever put a ton of time to really trying to learn it. TC's on 3. Whew. It's so wild to me. So we were at baseball. I'm trying to think of what time I got there. They were there a little earlier than me, but I'd say like, I don't know, 10. I don't think we got home until like 4. It's brutal, man. It's a long ass day. And it's quite hot here in Richmond today. Dew points all already over 70. It's just ridiculous, to be honest. I think the next 2 days are going to be a little bit more chill. 19.9. Thankfully. Yeah, I need to, at some point I'll sit down and actually put some time into that track. Just never had a reason to, because it only comes around once in a while. I've never done a real event with it. It's just a lot more planted here than the Porsches. Hot, I'll trade. Yeah, problem is we get humid hot. Humid hot. I've never experienced dry heat, to be quite honest with you. I've never spent time in like a Vegas or I mean, I've been to Vegas, but not enough to really understand it. Thankfully we don't get the humid hot like Florida and Georgia and places like that, but I mean shit, when we were at that baseball tournament in Florida 2 years ago, I've never in my life, I was literally feeling sick to my stomach at like 9:30 in the morning for this baseball game because it was so damn hot. Yeah, I would assume dry heat's better. I mean, sure it hurts and burns, and but that humidity hot just makes you feel sick. But yeah, the worst heat I've ever experienced, I mean, granted I haven't exactly been all over the world or anything, because, you know, America, but Florida, unquestionably for me. This thing feels so freaking planted. It's I mean, I'm on a high downforce setup, so maybe I should click it back a little bit or try the medium. Need to get some input from Nodwell, of course. But yeah. Banana. I actually didn't expect to be as burned as I am. I mean, I'm definitely red, but I'm not too burned. Yeah, I think the worst I've ever... So I played golf one time. Now, granted, this was the index. The index was 112 here in Richmond. So it was humid and hot as balls. But yeah. I definitely just have never experienced dry heat. Like some desert heat. I'm sure it's freaking miserable. Alright, I need to try the medium wing. This is so freaking connected, it's crazy. Houston humidity, yeah. 80 is too hot, yeah. It's so funny how relative that is, you know? I mean, it's all about like what you're used to. Like, I'll melt here, but I'll go to Florida, I'll freaking die, or Singapore, or, right? And people there, they're wearing long pants, just cruising.
18.508. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Jesus. Wasn't really prepared for that. I do love the visibility of this car, and I really like the dash of this car. I'm kind of hoping this is our pick. Oh! Saved it. Normally I just get to pick my car by myself, but now I gotta work with Nodwell. He's gonna come in here and be like, oh, don't you know? Negative 30, what? Fahrenheit? I guess it doesn't really matter, but what? Fahrenheit? Yeah, that's crazy. We get, I'd say the lowest we get around here, there might be like a couple nights, maybe 2, where it gets into single digits Fahrenheit. We'll get maybe 1 or 2 of those a year. And then the rest of the time, the lows we see are, you know, we'll get some teens, you know, something like that, but nothing too crazy.
19.574.
Jamaica is what? Is it? I don't know, man. I like it. Why is it shit? I get this feeling that, and again, no insider information, I get this feeling iRacing is going to be really responsive if one car is just like crazy good at the start of the season or crazy bad, because they didn't bop these cars as part of the build. So I'm wondering if something, you know, kind of susses out based on the tire changes and the aero changes, if they're gonna, you know, swap it, make some changes to figure it out. Yeah, I typically go with that thought process, but also want to be competitive, so. Typically I drive the Porsche. I've also spent some seasons in the Corvette. Spent half a season in the Lambo last season, and then I quit and went back to the Porsche. I've never done a season in the McLaren. even when it was OP. But kind of as I was saying at the start of this, Peter and I are doing a league together, and we have to drive the same car in the league. So we kind of both have to like it. I'll see if he shows up here at some point tonight. 30 is really cold. So that's the funny thing. I bet you'd be, you know, winter coat. I'll walk around with shorts on when it's 30 degrees outside. Doesn't bother me at all. I'll have shorts and a hoodie on. Go back and drive the Merc. I've heard a couple people picking the Mercedes for this season. This just feels good and planted. I did say I should probably switch to the medium wing, didn't I? Jason, you still in here? Should I try a medium wing setting, or would you say Road Atlanta is still high downforce? Yeah, this thing's getting faster. Would have been really cool if it was a 17. Shit. The stability of this is like quite refreshing, especially when you've been driving the Porsche for a while and that big old booty wants to come slicing around. This thing just freaking sticks. Oh, unfortunate. He's talking Fahrenheit for sure. Wait, what? Seriously? I guess that makes a lot of sense. 65 is the lowest you see every year? I never thought about that. Wow. Hawaii, man. Man's living in literal paradise. I appreciate you, Marble. Kind of you to say. I really would like to see that 17. Thanks for that sub, brother. Oh, too early. Dang it. Like, ever? That's unbelievable. Man, what's the hottest? Like, what do you normally see? High is a good point to start. New tire may get away with a little less. Rerun high 2 collection. Throttle for the neck curve in turn 3. Lift the nose. I got you. I got you. Okay. 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 Let's try it a little bit. Rear. Give it a shot. Yeah, I figured this. I figured high was probably a pretty good spot for Red Atlanta. Let's see how it feels with just a touch less wing. About 97. Okay. Now, is it like a humid heat out there, or is it like a dry heat? I would assume it's humid, right? That was way colder. 20 to 30 foot above sea level. Dang, dude. I really never considered that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I would assume you guys just naturally have a lot of wind as well, generally speaking. Negative 43C, what the fuck? That's crazy. I've seen some negative Fahrenheit maybe once in my entire life. Tony, you sound busy as hell. I need to pick your brain up trying to sub strength the majors this weekend. Yeah, no problem. I've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed the entire model. Poking around, trying to learn different stuff. I can't say I've really dug in super hard, and I spent pretty much all of my time doing this while streaming. So it's kind of hard to, like, you know, really lock in and focus and do both things at the same time. Definitely challenging. Yeah, he reached out to me, Jason. I saw him in a practice session. You're talking about Travis, right? I saw him in a practice session, and whew, he ended up messaging me later, and I sent him your way. I don't know him or anything. I literally just saw him in a practice session, talked to him for like 20 seconds. I said, "You're the man." No, not humans, no me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just assumed. What's up, Ark? How you doing? How you doing, Craig? 70%. Yeah, if any questions, let me know. I don't know that I have a lot to add, but definitely a little bit looser on the rear end. Oof. Yeah, something about this tire update, the cars are just faster. I mean, I've definitely been going faster everywhere I've been. No doubt. Heavy storm here. Yeah, we're supposed to have some stuff coming through as well. It was super, super hot here today, so just kind of waiting for that afternoon, or I guess evening thunderstorm to break it up. Yeah, I love that, Tony. I'm definitely not retired. I would say I'm on a very long sabbatical. I haven't worked since the end of the year. So I've spent a lot of time doing sim racing myself, which has been nice. Kinda. But it's funny, I've done a lot less of it than I thought I would. Just spend most of my days just kind of hanging and, you know, doing other things, really. Amen, Mamba. Yeah, there's something about it. I do very much enjoy it. Yeah. There's something about that. I do like that afternoon thunderstorm to break it up. What's up, Cap? Not like that. I'm just gonna call you Cap. What's up, Cap? I think we're leaning to the McLaren. I think, if I was really honest about it, it probably comes down to the McLaren and the Porsche. And it's kind of unique this season because normally I just do this and I'll run a whole bunch of laps with all the cars and eventually just pick the Porsche. No. This season, I'm running a league with a guy and we have to drive the same car. So, shoot. So for that reason, obviously I can't just sit here and pick it in isolation. It has to be a little bit more of a collaborative effort. But I think those are the two leading contenders. I feel like at some point Nodwell will show up here tonight and have something to say about it, I'm sure. I want a clock there. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, it just turned 8 here. Yeah, we still got tons of baseball left. My boy had 2 games today, which you can tell by my face. And then we've got 1 in the morning tomorrow, and most likely 1 on Sunday. I just don't know when it's going to be yet. I don't think they're going to make the bracket, so they're going to get a consolation game on Sunday, and then that's that. I just hope it's early, because it's Father's Day, and your boy wants to watch the Canadian GP.
387.
Man, this thing just freaking sticks. Oh shit. I keep butchering that. I'm just not setting it up. And you can see how it just kills me the rest of this section. Alright, let's reset. Right with the GT3, so we something to stick with the first season. I try to do the same, Cap. So for the last 12 months, oh well, I guess think about it this way. For the last 18 months is when I actually started driving the GT3s exclusively. I came from like Formula 3. I switched from Formula 3 right when they released the Super Formula Lights, basically, and just started driving the GT3s. So I've been driving them pretty much non-stop for the last year and a half. And so through that time, I've done the Porsche. I had 2 seasons in the Corvette, and so when that came out, and then its next season, and then I drove the Porsche. And then started last season, I did the Lambo for half a season before swapping back to the Porsche. I've always enjoyed the Porsche, the feedback, the feel, I just love that car. But I'm open for something else. But again, I gotta work with Nodwell on it. I do, yeah. Screwing that up every single time. Yeah, McLaren does feel like a pretty safe pick. And looking at our schedule, it actually looks like a pretty good pick. It's predominantly the IMSA schedule with a couple swaps for weeks that look like they would be weak. For instance, they're not doing Motegi, they're going to do Daytona in week 1. And of course I'm going to miss it because I'm out of town. But what are you going to do? Cap, I actually was leaning that way at the very beginning. I really like the Corvette, and I think it's gotten better with this update. It's not quite as snappy sketchy as it used to be. But I'm pretty positive Nodwell will not drive the Corvette, so... Which, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's up there. Definitely up there for me. If the interior sounded better, it would make it a little easier to deal with. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, and my apologies. Really trying to see what I can get in this thing. Son of a bitch. Come back to the McLaren, Porsche, Mustang. I'd actually like to try the Lambo. I'm curious if it's changed. Let's see. It might be my benchmark. What's up, Token? I just, something about it, I love it. I think it's a pretty good test. It's got some slow corners, some fast corners. I guess actually not many slow corners. I like the load.
18.2.
I feel like it's pretty well-rounded track, and it's not huge, so it's easy to get laps in, test different things. It's always on the schedule. It's a special event, you know, so it's kind of a good place to use as a benchmark. I don't like to use like a low downforce track as a benchmark. I feel like that's just not the norm. I feel like we see more like low to, or high to mid downforce tracks on the schedules. Dang it, man. So this is good. I mean, I think it goes without saying, this is good. Faster, that's a little bit faster in a straight line. Reload all racing excuses. I have not tried the Ferrari. I've tried the car. When I was doing some of the testing, I think it was the live stream that I did the day before the release. I was doing some hot laps in that car. I haven't bought it yet. I'm sure I will at some point, but I haven't bought it yet.
19.651.
Gonna push for 3K. I'm kind of going, I'm trying to push for 2.5. That's my goal this season. I think I'm gonna try to push for, you know, maybe like a solid 2.5. I think it'll be okay. Maybe drop me down a little bit. Have a chance to win an endurance race finally. Alright, let's do something else. I mean, 18 flat. So comfortable. It's not it's not super sketchy on the outlap. It just feels freaking great, man. Feels great. Yeah, why not, man? Why don't we just go for a solid 2.5? Where's the harm, you know? Where's the harm in that? Dude, I don't know what I am, to be honest with you. I feel like I think the highest I've ever gotten in these cars, the GT3s, I think was like 3.7. I think I peaked out somewhere in there. And then I just had a run. Whoo! Boy, did I have a run. Just started going the wrong direction. Bias towards Road Atlanta. It's not a lot of things. My favorite. I just love it. I don't know what it is. It's also one of the special events I just really enjoy. It's a really good special event. I do love the track, man. I do love the track. I can sense the sarcasm. I am not being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. I've been going down, man. I'm at 3.1, I think, right now. And I've been going the wrong direction for a while. It's funny, if you go look at my just my results in the app or whatever. Rough out there. It is rough out there. Alright, we'll start here and see how she feels. I don't. The only thing I drink and drive is water. A little bit of lemonade, you know. I like to put the Crystal Light. I'm a big fan of the wild strawberry flavor. Throw that in a water bottle, brother. That's all this guy drinks. I might get a Sprite every once in a while, shake it up, you know, live life. But other than that, I'm a water kind of guy. What can I say? You were sunburned. That is true. You're I don't know, man. I don't know. 2.8 to 1.8, yeah. Getting any coaching? No, I haven't, man. I've just honestly, I've just been kind of having fun with it. Honestly. There was a point, I don't know, maybe a season ago. Was it a season ago? I don't remember. Time. What is it even? But yeah, basically I had a moment where I was like, I really want to go for like 4K. Ooh, I like this one. Really wanted to go for 4K, and I don't know why. It's like this arbitrary number, you know? Where it's like, man, I'd feel good about that progression to get to 4K. And I got to like 3.7, and I don't know. I just kind of felt like it was, the goal of that was like precluded me from doing other things that maybe I wanted to do, trying different cars, or, you know, I don't know. It just, I don't know, distracting maybe? I don't know. So anyway, after that, I just kind of stopped doing officials quite as often, really focused in on the leagues. Still do some officials, and I mean, what I like to try to do is stream on Monday nights when everything's brand new. So, you know, I have zero practice. I literally do no practice, and I just jump right into the first official of the week in IMSA, GT3, whatever is the, you know, whatever series looks more appealing that week for me. Unless I have like a league race where we're going to be at that track, I'll try to do that one. And then I just race. I'll do like 2 or 3 officials that night, and I try to record them, make some content for the internets, and then that's pretty much all I do. And then the rest of the week, I focus on doing my leagues. But with baseball season in full swing for the summer, like, I don't really know what the hell I'm going to do this summer. I got my Wednesday night league, which I am very much looking forward to. Those guys are fantastic. You know, so other than that, man, it's kind of where I'm living. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. But you haven't done any coaching. I had a guy that was on our team, Dalton. He's one of the super fast Porsche Cup guys, and he helped me out one day with a couple little things. I don't know, it was probably like a year ago at this point. I admit that wasn't that long ago. I haven't been here all year. I don't know. It's been months and months. But yeah, I've never really done a lot of coaching or anything. I just kind of, you know, pick it up and roll with what I got, you know. Don't race much, switching cars all the time. That's a very good point, Cap. Dang. Went downhill after leaving the vet. Amen. You're not wrong at all. I actually probably peaked when I was in the vet. It's a really good call. Raspberry hard cider in Scotland. Wait, what? Yeah, I thought you were well on your way. Maybe short shot case 6. Damn, nice, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just peaked out. I think at some point that system, I think it's designed to just at some point you hit, you know, where you should be. Oh my god, I forgot about the understeer. I feel like that's actually worse than the McLaren was. I mean, one good way to find leagues is Reddit, honestly. There's Reddit's a decent spot. There's a website, I can't remember what the hell it's called. It might literally be called like iRacingLeagues.com or something. That's actually where I found the guys that I race with now. I don't believe in that mindset. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know. Oh, you're talking about that you kind of like, yeah, I got you. So I do. I think that is like the whole point of the ELO system, right? Like, I think at some point, in my opinion, you kind of get put into roughly where you should be. I can't say I've ever read the paper behind the theory of the ELO system, but I believe that has something to do with it. Oh, come on. Understeer. Understeer. Yeah, no problem, brother. I mean, of course, if you're progressing with your skills, getting better, then yeah, your mean effectively changes as you continue to improve. Now, I guess it's also relative to the people that you race against, generally speaking, right? Because you're only getting it and losing it based on who you're racing with. So I imagine it's different. Like, for instance, I've noticed this. If I race... The times a day that I race, generally speaking, that has been different recently, but generally speaking, I race 9 o'clock Eastern Time, PM, on a weeknight in the United States, right? If I race at like 2 PM in the afternoon, where I'm basically racing with all the Europeans, I do not finish as well. Now, the splits are higher, the strength of fields are higher, so that all obviously factors into that whole process, but it is, I think it also matters when you race, what are the strengths of the field, all that sort of stuff. The competition you're racing against certainly matters quite a bit. You associate, yeah, I think it's a mindset thing, right? Like, I'm around a whole lot of really fast guys, and I mean, I've definitely gotten better, but it's not like their abilities rub off on me. You know what I mean? Like, I have not found that to be true. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more than that. That's my opinion. I don't think it's just about hanging out with them. It's also having the motive. Like, you came in and mentioned, like, hey, I'm on the way to X and my goal is X and or Y and you know the next one is Z, and it's like, okay, cool, like that's awesome. But if you're like me and you're like, I just want to have fun and race in my leagues, you know. Got it. Yeah, for sure. I can't say well, I'm not. Yeah. Like I said, my team is similar. 7 and 6K, 5K, a whole bunch of guys in that space, and guys that don't have those numbers but have that pace. But it's just not a goal for me. You know what I mean? If you have that drive for it and you're like seeking it out, like yeah, of course. If you spend your time around a bunch of guys that are not very fast, but your goal is to be really quick and you go ask those guys for help, it's probably not going to go very well. You know, like, sure. Carting around, what's up, brother? JR, how you doing, dude? The biggest one has been the McLaren. Also really enjoyed the, I really have enjoyed the Corvette. I can't say there's been anything I've disliked, to be honest with you. I haven't driven everything. I drove the Audi, I was gonna say Acura. I drove the Audi at one of the Watkins races over the week. I guess it was 2 days ago. And that was actually shockingly good.
19.478.
I haven't driven the Lambo though, I'd actually like to do that. I can't say I've driven anything and disliked it. McLaren definitely feels more planted than this does. At least we're only a couple laps into it, so let's not judge it yet. Dang it. Mamba. I kind of feel that actually. Uh-oh, has it changed? The LMP2? That's what Nick and I are planning on racing in the Watkins 6. So I need to practice that actually. Oh, way too much.
.865.
Interesting.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time with it because I'm gonna be out of town right before that race, and we're just not gonna have a lot of time. Definitely feels a lot more sketchy than the McLaren, man. Thinking about switching to front engine. I don't know if I could do it. I think Merc is a possible, you know, not a possibility for us this season, but if I were switching cars and I really kind of want to go out there, like I could actually see myself driving the Mercedes. I do like that car. I like the way that it sounds. I like a lot of that car. Majors. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna need a lot of practice. Or maybe I won't because I'm not jaded by history. I don't know. Well, if this lap is what it says it is. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way.
18.348. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I don't know what's changed personally. I need to get with Nodwell. Merkin the Mustangs sound good, but not sure you can learn how to drive a boat. We'd love to see it. Wow, I thought I was going to spin right there. I'm actually surprised that I can't quite measure up to the McLaren.
18.281.
True. Driving boats, not so difficult. Driving them on racetracks maybe, but actually driving boats, not so bad. I'm always so bad at that freaking corner. I do like that I use this as like a test track, and I would not say it's my best track. Ah. Better cars and coffees. Appreciate it, brother. Whew. I need to drink some water. Are you wondering? I need to make a spreadsheet. I don't think anybody wants to watch a video with that. I need to remind myself to change it. I think the one thing that I've seen from people with this new build that I am not happy about is it doesn't seem to matter if you just push like a psychopath on the tires for an entire stint. It doesn't seem to matter. Like they don't seem to wear any worse than if you were just chill. And I think that was something I was really hoping for. They mentioned it in the build notes. I don't know that that has come to fruition. Now we'll see. Who knows? Maybe setups change the game quite a bit. I don't know. But I'm seeing people do full stints at Spa and places like that, and it just doesn't seem to matter. Oh, I did see that actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about some of the guys in Broken Wing have run like full stints, and it doesn't seem to have an impact, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, I think it'll always help just by the nature of being a GT3 car, but like not to the extent that I was hoping for. I was thinking about it more like the NASCAR side of things, or like if you baby tires at the start of a stint, people are they're gonna peace on out, but you'll catch them in about 15 laps, you know.
18.5.
They'll be struggling like crazy, and you'll be just gliding. It's not like that, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm seeing like screenshots of people doing full stints with like 94%, you know, tread remaining. Stuff like that. It's like, what? I don't know. Like, can we just get like the super softs or the ultra softs or something? I would definitely, yeah, I'd like to see more benefit. I don't know if that's real. Maybe it's not real, so I'll never get it, but in the NASCAR side of things, it's a very real. Man, I cannot get this thing to turn. In the NASCAR side of things, it's very real, and it is a huge piece of strategy if you know how to do that. Yeah, I don't think they're going to change anything, honestly. I don't think anything's going to change. I don't think they're going to do anything with the bop. Too deep. Unless there's some insane outlier. I think they're just going to let it roll for a season and just let it be what it is. Collect information and then make adjustments for next season.
20.518.
If there's one car that's just insanely overpowered, and I'm not talking about accurate, overpowered or whatever. I'm just talking about like the physics. There's a mistake and the esports guys figured something out that they didn't expect or whatever, like maybe then, but I don't think they're going to change anything. That's my guess. Yeah, exactly. Coding games, not so easy. And I look at it like, there's gonna be something, right? They had to be terrified. As a developer, they had to be terrified to release this update, knowing there's gonna be somebody out there that finds something in this crazy condition. If you do this thing, the tires have X, you know, more grip, and it's, you know, game-breaking exploitation. It's gonna be something like that will happen. Feels just inevitable. You can't test everything. I mean, you truly cannot test everything. If you're a software developer, I'm sure you've heard there's no test environment like production, right? That's just how it works.
18.497.
Yeah, Redline will find it. That stuff annoys. I was gonna say pisses me off. That's too aggressive, but I'm so tired of esports. It's not even funny. I really am. I hate it. I feel like they've just made a mockery of this whole hobby, and I don't like it. Like the stuff they did at Nürburgring, like just like they knew better. They knew better, right? Like these guys have contact with iRacing. They knew. They knew they did a thing. And they knew it was, you know, against the spirit of competition. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that at all. Bug or feature type development. Yes. Just race the race. Exactly. Exactly. That's the best part, actually. What I found so ironic about that whole thing is that they don't have to do anything like that. Like, they could have just done what they normally do and won the damn thing straight up. You know? Like, let's say there's 10 teams. You know? Who's the shittiest team in Formula 1 right now? Is it Haas, I'm guessing? Actually, I have no idea. Let's just say it's Haas. Whoever the Haas is of, you know, the esports top split world, I expect them to do shit like this. Because they can't win if they don't try to effectively exploit the system or the process kick, you know? Sauber, whoever. Like, I would respect it a little bit more. Actually, I wouldn't. But I would at least understand it. Like, okay, you guys have to. Because you have no chance to win, right? But like, when you're red line, you're the best team out there. Bro, race the race. Just race the race. It's all you gotta do. But the idea that they would do that is just so stupid. That's just, you know, just my opinion. All right, I got news from Peter. We just got a DM from Peter. Got updates. He says, I don't know. Try something else. I don't enjoy the Vet or the Ford. He hates America. This just in. Peter Nodwell hates America. That's I'm not sure what to take from that, to be honest with you. I have to rethink my teammate consideration here. I wasn't planning to have a teammate, but you know, kind of worked itself out, I guess. Comments. I don't like the Vet or the Ford. Oh, so great, so great. Did they have pole and second position? Something like that. I think they had like first, second, and sixth. I think that's where they qualified. I mean, it's just so stupid to me. I should be like, hey man, I really tried them all and the Corvette was unbelievable. Like, we have to do it. We have to do it. You know what I mean? I'll get him in Discord and be like, dude, I'm telling you, I went through all these cars. We did, I mean, like all of them, deep. And it was just, it's too good. It's too good not to. And just see what he has to say about it. That would actually be incredible. I mean, if I'm honest with myself, like, what the do I even want to drive? I don't want to drive the Acura. I don't even care if it's good. I don't know that the Audi, I hate the dash on the Audi. It is pretty fast. I actually really enjoyed it at Watkins the other day. BMW is just no. Apparently America's out, so Corvette's out. America, what the kilometer? No, it was kicked out of the French group. Yeah, true. True. Peter, we're just gonna pick the we're gonna pick the car. We're gonna pick the Canadian vehicle. There he is. I was waiting for you to get in here. So look, Peter, I'm just saying, dude. I've been streaming for hours. I know you're just getting in here. I get it. I get it. It's Friday night. You actually have a life. I get it. We've tried all of these cars, man. Like all of them. And the Corvette is like literally head and shoulders faster going down the back straight, going into the chicane at Road Atlanta. The grip is like unbelievable in turn one. I don't know, man. I know the audio sucks. Like I get it, but like the performance of it, we can't ignore it. You know. I think that's a great suggestion. Maybe we'll do that later. But I you know, what more can you really say about it? It was just fantastic, like literally all around. I don't know what else we can do, man. Tim Hortons logo. I think it's it, dude. I think it's it. Oh god. Oh, there you go, Peter. You got one. Ford is the best-selling car in Canada. I believe that. I believe it. I bet it's a Ford F-150 too, isn't it? Just like it is here. I mean, I don't know, Peter. What do you think, man? I mean, where's your head at? Like, I know you said you don't like America, so you're not going to drive the Ford or the Corvette, but it's that good. I mean, like, are you even open to it? Is this a conversation we can have? Definitely the F-150. Yeah. Fuck. I mean, was it gonna work? Like, let's say you hadn't seen it. Like, what would you have said? What would you have said otherwise? I feel like I got caught red-handed. Damn it. All right, what else should I try? Oh, Ford Ranger. No, I'm not even gonna bother, honestly. I think it is. I actually haven't driven it today, so I don't even know. I gotta say, it looks great. What else would you want me to drive for real? Like, give me some other options. Personally, so I don't know how long you've been in here. I drove the McLaren and I drove the Porsche. The McLaren is definitely better. Drive the P2. I will. We're gonna go to Watkins and do a couple laps around there for sure. And I'm not gonna be streaming super long, so because this guy has to go to bed to get up and go watch more baseball tomorrow in the heat. So I don't want to die. Oh no, that's not happening. No way. Yeah, I'm curious about the Lamborghini. What do you got, Peter? Anything else, man? Why does it keep playing this one song over and over? Just not the Ford. I actually don't know, man. Let's find out. I do want to try the Lambo though. I am curious. Beamer, no chance. That is in. Ferrari. See, I feel like if it's Ferrari, I think we just go McLaren, right? Isn't the McLaren basically just a better Ferrari? Ford is. I just can't do it. I think I would get so annoyed by that giant front end. Head downforce. Sprint. Fuck, it sounds so bad. There's really two things about this car. The sound and those fucking bars. It's like, oh, hello, understeer again. Stupid delay. Are you live? I feel like I'm vacuuming the carpet in my basement. And of course, we're gonna like go through all of this. We're gonna make a choice, and then all the setup shops are gonna come out on like Tuesday and throw a massive wrench in everything. Rip. You do like the sound? Yeah, I definitely don't. I like it from the outside. I don't like the interior sound. I mean, it's different. I like driving the McLaren. We're open to other things for this league. So are we basically saying that we're defaulting to the McLaren unless something just really jumps up and bites you in the ass? Is that what we're going with? Maybe that's an aggressive way to say it. Yeah, Ford's definitely the best sounding car, no question. Still got tons of understeer. Chat delay. I don't like the Acura personally. I haven't driven it a ton, but just never really spoke to me. I know it's good, or has been good at least. Still warming them up. I just don't think I don't like the feedback from it. I feel like it doesn't exist. It's surely fast, but not for me. Yeah, true. That's one thing I really did like about the Lambo last season was the sound. It did really, I mean, that was fun. You won't be there for the first race. You're oh, son of a bitch. I mean, I don't have to be there for the other 11 either. Shit. I am actually really sad that I'm missing Daytona. That would be a fun one.
19.505.
Shit.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
You shouldn't sleep with cars. Man, still. A lot more plated than the Porsche was, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't like the feeling of that car at all. Ooh. What's up, Alfredo? Audi Mustang or the Vet? Audi was really good at Watkins Glen the other night. Like, shockingly good. Well, not when you tell us about it, it's not. Alright. Can we at least get into the low 18s? Same track temp, same everything.
19.104. New fastest lap for you.
I feel like it's taking longer to get to that sweet spot. So much for that apex. Oh. Truly. And I feel like more are coming. I have to imagine the Lexus is on their radar. That was the other one that we're missing, the big one. Somebody will say it quickly.
.897. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Aston, that's right. I actually stopped thinking because I knew somebody was going to say it. Damn it. Yep, you got it. Oh, that's true, that's true. Yeah, I remember that even from last summer. If, you know, say the Porsche's fastest lap was lap 2, mine was like lap 3. It was always a lap on. I forgot about that. It is more so than the Porsche, but not as much as the McLaren. At least not from what I've been doing here tonight.
19.94.
Nice, later, brother. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, I can't even get close to the times I was doing with the McLaren. Yeah, I mean, I was hauling ass in that thing. I mean, I did an 18 flat in the McLaren, Peter. Definitely should have gotten to 17, just never quite got there. Probably not tonight, brother. I will do that at some point, but I'm not going to be on super long tonight.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
If you can tell from my face, I've been sitting in the sun all day at a baseball tournament, and I got to go back first thing in the morning. So I'm going to try to get some early bedtime here. Yeah, it's definitely cleaner than the Porsche. But the McLaren, man, it was literally just glued to the ground. GT3s. Hey, what's up, Zach? We're leaning McLaren. I do like the Corvette. I always love the Porsche. I need to try the Lambo. The Audi's actually pretty nice. But McLaren's good. Oh, I forgot Zach's in the league. You should do the Mustang. Wait, Mustang's probably pretty good. You should do the BMW. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere close. That's not bad. Let's keep going. Race is pretty well, pretty friggin'. Yeah. I do think it's the call. Oh, you're going Merc. I don't think... I did do the Merc, actually, Daytona. It's freaking nasty there, man. I'm not sure, but I haven't tried it anywhere else. Fun car to drive, sounds great. Whew! I think that's mostly true for everybody. Nords and Bathurst. Rip. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I guess it just eats curbs.
18.692.
It just eats curbs, man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried it at Spa. I just always, for whatever reason, man, I can get into the Ferrari at Spa and it's just half a second faster than anything else. Like, I could spend an entire season driving the Porsche every week, multiple times a week, whatever. Bust my ass, go to Spa, put in the best up I possibly can, and then like, oh, let me just check the Ferrari. Literally first lap, boom, half a second quicker, instantly. It just fits. It just works there. All right, you want to go back to the McLaren? Are we like making this decision this fast? I'm actually surprised. Yeah, I think some cars just naturally, you know, work with some circuits, man. It's like they just fit, you know? Something like McLaren at Sebring's a great call. Ferrari at Spa. BMW at Nords or Bathurst. Porsche at Portimao. Merc at Daytona. I mean, they just, like, there's so many of those. Now, I don't know how that's going to change based on, you know, new models and all those things, but you could pretty much just rattle off a whole list of cars, like where to Lambo at Long Beach. You know what I mean? Like, those are the cars. I have done a little bit of rain testing, not in this car, which probably is important. I didn't even look at the schedule. Do we have rain chances on that schedule by chance? That's terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's not good. So one of our guys raced the McLaren all season in Broken Wing Racing League and definitely was not enjoying the McLaren in the rain. But I mean, I can't imagine it would be too many of those, right? How can you not like the spaceship feel of this thing too? Man, I thought I caught it. 80% chance a couple hours before practice at Daytona. Oh, okay, good. I'm missing that race. Y'all have fun. Like, I actually won't be there for that race, sadly. But yeah, I guess I need to look and see how many races are likely to be impacted by rain. I always find it funny how every time I get a new car, I forget for a minute, like, oh yeah, things are different, you need to take it easier. Only 2? Okay. Well, cool, I'm missing the first one, so there you go, Peter. Yeah, I feel bad. I'm actually gonna be out of town. I leave that day, so anyway. Alright. Let me just see if I can get back to those lap times really fast. See how we feel. Peter, I don't know where you're at, man, but maybe start putting in some laps here. Try some wet laps. Biggest issue I have with this car is I can get the rear end pretty loose on exit. I've always had that issue with this car. Generally what I do is I take a setup, and just give it one more click of TC. And that tends to do me just fine. It depends on how much it rains, you know, depends on a lot of things. It also depends on how many laps y'all do in practice. But honestly, with the the rain changes that they made, I don't think it's going to be quite as problematic as it has been. Enrique, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that. Can we get back to those low 18s pretty quick? Yeah, track temp. Is it a night race by chance?
19.642.
Yeah, it really depends on so many factors. No night. But even stuff like, you know, say it's a morning race versus a late afternoon race, that has a huge impact too. All that little stuff adds up, man. Thor. I'm gonna use that. Thanks, Thor. Yeah, I appreciate the follows tonight, guys. Kind of you. You boys trying to get some laps in to get ready for next week. I am gonna be streaming. Well, the plan is to stream Monday night. Once the season turns over and we go to Daytona. Very excited about that. Get some officials going. I don't know, man. To me, this... Just watching this, I'm guessing you can tell how much more planted this car feels. It's not nearly as... nowhere close to as sketchy as the Porsche. And not even as much as the Vet. And, you know, maybe it's Road Atlanta things, but... This thing feels great. What lap are we on? Is this second hot lap? Is that right? Plus you get the cheater brakes.
.559. New fastest lap for you.
Crap. Does feel nice to be able to just drive that thing out. You can get the back end a little loose and just drive it out. TC doesn't kick in and just shut everything down instantly.
.137. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Maybe we'll just forfeit the races when it rains. Shit. Just feels like it's on rails, man. Oh, too early. Lost a little bit. It just feels so good. Feels so good. It's kind of crazy. I haven't really seen anybody with the Acura though. I am curious. That thing's still super OP. Not gonna hit that 17, but 31 degree track temp, not helping me. Oh, didn't help me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Peter, if you're still in here, brother, I guess we need to try it at a couple different places to have like a good vibe for it, but it feels so good. It feels too good. Keep that one around a little bit. All right. What else was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh. Y'all want to see? You want to laugh at me for a little bit? Who's up for a little bit of poking fun at Chris tonight? Anybody? It's not cup. Boot, I'm guessing. Yep. Yep. I don't really want to try to find all that. Let's just roll with it. I don't even know what setup to use. I have no idea. No idea. Gotcha. Oh boy. I need to watch that later. Alright. Like I said, I don't even have a feel. I don't even know what to start with here. No suggestions. I can't imagine that it's high downforce. So let's go for like a medium. I actually have no clue. I don't know the last time I drove this. Well, I guess I probably do know the last time I drove this thing. Take a look at the cockpit view, make sure everything looks like it should. I already made some changes, good. Wonder if I should just leave it at that. Can't see it anyway. At least it looks nice. Alright. We ready? Is chat broken? Sometimes. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna need this thing. Gosh, I don't want it there, but it's fine for now. I don't think I've driven this car at all since they came out with their tire model changes. Jesus. Don't do that. Let me turn this feedback down a little bit. Quite aggressive. Go. Alright. A little stiffer. Can't hop the curbs quite the same way. Okay. Do like the sound. Weakest windshield wiper ever. I would assume we drive this pretty much like the sports cars. I mean, it has effectively the older version of the same tire model. I'm guessing no ABS, right? No ABS, but traction control. Okay, can't confirm traction control. Yeah, no ABS. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all watching tonight. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I do see we have 56 people in here, which is pretty awesome. If you're a first timer, most of what I do is stream league races, and then officials a good amount too, but a lot of league races most recently. Oh, don't do that jump, can't do that jump. I think this season it's going to be one league race and then a lot of officials. It's going to be kind of what a week looks like for me. Summertime being what it is, it's going to be a be a busy one for me. Won't be able to do nearly as many endurance races as I might normally do. Peter's out and about touching grass. I'll be sitting in a baseball field somewhere most of the time. Alright. Can't tell if I should go down a gear just based on the way it sounds or not. What's up, Ian? This is LMP2. Oof, oof, oof. It's kind of like a mix between a GTP and a GT3. It's got some downforce, drives more like a prototype, but not too far off from a GT3.
39.075.
Yeah, so me and my buddy Nick are planning to do the Watkins Glen 6-hour special event. I think that's 2 weeks from tomorrow? Jesus. And so it's an IMSA event. And last year we did it in the Acura. Acura? I think we did it in the McLaren. GT3 for sure. McLaren or the Porsche, I forget. This year I think we're going LMP2 so long as I can come to grips with it pretty quick. I think he's already good with it. I am not, as you can see. It's not as sketchy on the first couple laps as these GT3 cars, I can tell you that much. So we can find a decent lap. I don't even know what a decent lap is, I guess. Ooh. Lockups. That's a weird feeling. Trying to feel this thing out for now. You know, what do I need to lift on, or what do I need to brake on? What can I just lift for? Stuff like that.
38.706. New fastest lap for you.
At least we already know the track. Makes things a lot easier. Ooh, I am so freaking tired, y'all. God. Oh my god. I thought it was just gonna crash. I just stopped trying. All but let my hands off the wheels.
No damage. Car looks clean.
I'm gonna have to learn. You cannot go over that apex like I can in a GT3 car. I do appreciate the fact that it has traction control. That is nice. Not nearly as sketchy on brake as, say, a GTP. Of course, I say that as I just lock up again, but nothing crazy. Travis, what's up, brother? Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Oh, learning. Still faster here after all that.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Shows you when you're learning. You make a whole bunch of huge mistakes, still have a faster lap. Cool to drive. I would desperately need to do some officials that week. Just to know. I mean, like, I'm the weapon now, you know? Oh. Also need to just do some wet practice. It's a lot. This is the medium downforce setting too. I would assume that's probably the way to go, but I don't really know. Oof. Serious bottom out right there. Come on. Figure these two out. Oh, come on.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Man, that was a good lap. I mean, you know, for me. Damn. Funny for work. Are they still at the Nordschleife? Ferrari challenge car. God, that car is so unbelievably fast. It's ridiculous. It does feel like after about a lap, you can basically just push this thing, no problem. Yeah, I did one of those. In the Porsche, it was chaos. I do think the rain is definitely better than it was. Not just visually, like I feel like it's a little, there's more grip. I think they changed the grip slider a little bit and help us out. But I mean, I was still wrecking. Once you, I mean, I think what I found doing a couple races there and at Watkins, it was just like, yes, we all know they have new tires, but when you hear green, 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 you just tend to forget that for like half a second. And your brain just like wired to do it the way you've always done it. And just really just go straight back to muscle memory. Thanks, Trader. Appreciate you. Kind of you to subscribe. A little too cautious there. I think I'll have enough to be able to at least do this race without being a complete and utter danger. I think a big, like I said, the big thing is just going to be doing a couple races to have a feel for traffic. It's not often I get to be the fast class or faster class. Not sure how to handle that there. Resting dad face. That's a great name. I love that. I have the same. I've only really driven the LMP3 a couple times, man. I don't really have much experience with it, honestly. If you want to go full cheater mode, make sure you put your camera right in the middle of the car, you know, like an old school McLaren. But yeah, honestly, I haven't driven it much. I don't even know if it's actually much like the LMP2 or anything, you know? Yeah, unfortunately I can't give you much on that. I know a lot of people like it, and I definitely hear that a lot. Great name. I love it. I have no clue what a decent time is. I'm guessing it's like a 35 or something. Not like an alien time, but like a normal time. What's up, brother? How was Spot treating you? Absolutely, man. Oh, it doesn't have ABS or TC? Oof. That sounds rough. I like this at traction control at least. Yeah, the few times I've driven that and actually stayed on the right side, right-hand side, it just did not work for me at all. Oh. 5th and 6th, split 3. Nice, dude. What series is there? It's not the GT3s, is it? Because when I looked at it, it said they were going back to the bend. I was like, well, great. I don't want to do that all night, or at all. Watch them have switched at the last second to Spa, and I missed it. Oh, LMU. Okay. Nice. Have you been having any trouble with that? I know they, I've seen a whole bunch of people complaining about that game since the updates. I should say I tried it. I guess I can't say I've spent much time in it, but I didn't have any issues when I was doing some test laps. Oh, man. Bottomed out on that curb. It's a shorter version. I think we just got to sell the track, man.
37.878.
Like, not enough people bought it. Let's go back. I mean, I don't blame them. I got to do it, but I'm really not interested, personally. I'm not sure how I feel about the new tires in LMU. It's totally different. Totally different. But it's funny, because in iRacing, I don't feel like it's a fundamental change. I feel like, obviously, the warm-up is different. And yes, you can lean on them harder, and there's more grip. But the cars don't drive completely different. I feel like in LMU they feel extremely different. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I haven't spent a lot of time in there to form a serious opinion. Gotcha. I'm glad to hear that. I've definitely heard some crazy stories. Figure I'll give them a couple weeks to get it ironed out. I'm gonna have to learn how to hit the brakes earlier there. Alright, well I think I can at least get into the 36s. I have no clue what's decent. I guess since 35s. I guess. If I'm doing 30, if I can get to the 36s, 35 is probably where I'm supposed to be, quote unquote, for my I rating. But considering I don't drive the car, I guess I'm not upset about it. Yeah, it's strange how different they are. Like, actually strange. Alright. Well, that's doable. That's doable. Well, Eric, I hate to do this to you, buddy, because you just got here. But tonight's going to be a shorty for me, boys. If you're just joining us, you can probably tell by my face. I was at a baseball tournament. Oh, thank God I didn't. This is my get into the baseball tournament thing. Fucking hate these things, by the way. But anywho, your boy's been outside in the sun all day today at a baseball tournament. I gotta go back first thing in the morning, so I need to go get some sleep. I actually need to get some water. Then I need to get some sleep and get up and get back after it first thing in the morning. It was actually the strangest thing all day. It felt like it was a Saturday because we were sitting there at the sitting there at the fields just melting. It's like, no, it's actually just Friday. Yeah, sorry, brother. As soon as I saw you pop in, I knew I was kind of close. I'm like drained and exhausted. And yeah. So anywho, I hate to do it to you, brother. I really do. But everybody's been here hanging out watching. I appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed yourself at all, if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. You get notified when I go live, all those fun things. Yeah, I am looking forward to F1 this weekend, by the way. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. And a 35.9. Damn. I'm guessing an iRacing is going to be for something ridiculous. It's all good. It'll be what it be. No problem. But yes, thank y'all for watching. I do appreciate it as always. And I'll see you when I see you. And until then, have a great rest of your week. Peace out, boys.